Now, new questions swirling tonight about the man police say confessed to a brutal murder in Hedwig Village. Michael Susbury has been in and out of jail his entire life and was even sentenced to life in prison at one time. So why was he out on the streets? Marcelino Benito spent the day trying to get answers that the family of Janelle Bernard would like to know. Marcelino, what'd you find out?
Well, Len, this guy violated his parole not once or twice, but a total of 7 times. Tonight, he's locked up here at the Harris County Jail, but critics say he should have been locked up a long time ago. The man who police say brutally murdered Janelle Bernard should have been in prison.
It's heartbreaking enough when you lose a loved one, particularly in a violent case like this one. And then when you find out that perhaps the system could have prevented it, it's a double sucker punch.
Susbury was sentenced to life in prison after a 1985 aggravated robbery charge, but 20 years later was released. The reasons why, not clear, but what happened since is.
2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. And
Victim advocate Andy Kahn says year after year, Susbury violated his parole 7 times in total, culminating in 2015, when court records show he assaulted his own brother with a knife. He pled guilty, but prosecutors reduced the felony charge to a misdemeanor.
Anybody with a dose of common sense would say it defies logic that someone on parole for a violent offense who commits another violent offense, assault, should go back to prison.
But the parole board never sent him back to prison, released after 340 days at the Harris County Jail. A year later, police say he'd brutally beat and stabbed Bernard to death.
They didn't pick up on it, they didn't send him back to prison, and here we are today with this senseless tragedy.
Kahn believes Bernard's murder could have been prevented if the parole board would have done its job. The same situation happened in March of last year when Kiara Taylor shot and killed a 19-year-old working at a Bel Air pizza shop. He too should have been back in prison for violating his parole.
We can't go back and change what happened in this particular case and in the other cases, but we've got to make it better for others to come along.
I can tell you we tried talking to Susbury in jail tonight, but he is currently in the medical ward. Sergeants tell us he's undergoing detox. We're live at the jail tonight. I'm Marcelino Benito, KHOU 11 News.